Okay, welcome everybody to another lesson on common mistakes. Remember, this course is available on my website, skype-lessons.com, and if you come from a country which where £10, in my opinion, is a lot of money, I'll give you a 75% for Bitcoin payments. So please, a 75% discount for Bitcoin payments. So please, if you already have some Bitcoin and you live in somewhere far away where it's difficult to save up £10, just get in touch and I will give you the course for £2.50. Okay, so let's look at some of these mistakes. These are all vocabulary mistakes today. So number one, I had a small travel. This is a really common mistake. Yeah, travel is a verb. I travel, he travels, we are traveling. Travel is not a noun. You can't say a travel, and this is why it's very useful to learn about parts of speech, because actually parts of speech will help you understand your mistakes a lot better. And so there is no noun travel. The noun a travel doesn't exist. A trip, a business trip, a school trip, let's drop my pen. A business trip, a school trip, a trip is the noun for when you travel. Yeah, you go on a trip, don't you? Go on a business trip, you go on, and yeah, by the way, is go on a trip, a business trip, just like it's go on holiday, yeah, isn't it? It's go on holiday, it's go on a trip, and they're very similar, aren't they? And so remember that. You also go on a date. Yeah, I think it's very useful to list collocations in your head. Yeah, and so quickly, you go on a trip, you go on holiday, you go on a date, you go on an excursion. Yeah, those four are certainly used with go on. Yeah. Okay, so that's something to remember. Okay, number two, blah, 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 for each type of residential area. Yeah, if it's each type, you can't have plural. Each type is singular, just like each and every are singular. And I'll prove it to you. Look, everyone, are we going to say are or is? We're going to say is, aren't we? Yeah, because everyone is singular, and then the clue is in the name. Yeah, one, there's only one of them, it's singular. So each and every are usually singular in subject-verb agreement, and that's why you've got to say each type, not each types, of residential area, not residential areas. Yeah, so for each type of residential area. Okay, number three, the last events have brought us closer to nuclear war. Now, it's not the last events, actually, and it's not even the latest events, although that would be better. That would be better. The latest events is better than the last events, because latest means the events that have happened recently, lately. And that's what we mean here. So the latest events kind of works, but I actually think the best way of saying this is recent events. It's not none of those. It's recent events have brought us closer. Recent events. We don't usually say the latest events. We usually say recent events to mean the events that have just been happening. And of course, it's true that recent events have brought us all closer to nuclear war. Yeah, I think that the whole world has been drawn closer and closer to nuclear war, and it has been happening for many years now. So hopefully it won't happen, but recent events have brought us closer to nuclear war. Number four, I've put even more effort to find. No, not quite. You know what I do like though? I have made even more effort to find a new job.